I think we can all agree that finding the perfect pair of jeans can be hard, it can be expensive, and I know personally I'm always on the lookout for a really nice pair of jeans, kind of like the vintage look, that are high-waisted, that are long enough, that are the perfect wash, that fit my waist. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get those perfect jeans from a pair that you already have that might not fit you perfect. So the good thing about this little project is that you don't actually have to use a sewing machine. You don't need that much experience to do this. It's actually something that I saw people doing on TikTok to take their jeans in. And if you mess up, all you need to do is just cut the thread that you put on and restart until it works. And I actually feel a lot more comfortable showing you guys how to do this after I've already done it with one of my other pair of jeans, because I got to see where I went wrong, and now I'm going to be able to give you better advice on how to do this. If you're not completely comfortable with doing this with one of your nice pair of jeans, try it on an old pair of jeans that you don't wear as often and see how you end up working out with it, and then you can try it on a nicer pair of jeans. These ones are from Walmart, and I was actually honestly going to wait until quarantine was done so that I could go to a seamstress and have someone that works there take my jeans in, but then I tried it on one of my pair of jeans and it worked, so this saves a lot of money. We have all that extra time at home to be doing little projects like this, so why not give it a shot? I remember the last time I got my jeans taken in, it was like 30 bucks. So this is free. It just takes a little bit more time and patience, but it's honestly not that hard. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, I have a little tiny bit of experience with sewing. It's not even sewing. You don't even need a machine. So I have laid out my jeans on a table, a flat surface. And I have all the supplies I need, so I'm gonna need a seam ripper, a ruler, pencil, some needles. I also have this little piece that's meant to be put on your finger. It's just easier when you're pressing the needle in that you don't get hurt. I have some thread. This one I actually got with one of my Aritzia orders. It just came with the shirt, and I like these because they use a very strong thread, so this is gonna be useful. Yeah, because you want to make sure that you're using thread that is strong enough, because you're going to be pulling on that thread and you don't want it to rip. With the seam ripper, I'm going to take off this belt loop. So you could actually measure how much you want to take off from each side, but I'm just going to take about 1.5 inches because that's what I did last time on the other pair of jeans and it worked. And just for reference, these are men's jeans and they are 30 by 30. From the middle, I'm gonna take my ruler and just mark how much I want to take off, just with a pen, and don't worry because you won't even be able to see the mark. I'm just gonna do that equally on both sides. Okay, now that I have the parts measured out equally on each side, I'm going to form a triangle from that point all the way to this middle point right here. As you can see, I have a triangle part right here. This is going to be the fabric that I'm going to take in. This is how the jeans are going to look like, but I'm going to sew this part back on afterwards to cover it up. And now I have my needle and thread already. I went ahead and added a knot at the end of where my thread is so that it will stay once I put it in the jeans. So for this next part, you're just going to take your thread and make lines that go all the way up from the top of the triangle all the way to the bottom. Alright, so this is one side with the lines going down, and all you gotta do is just pull it. Make sure that while you're doing this, you're pulling each string very tight so that it stays and you can't see the string. and this is what it looks like. And then you're just gonna repeat to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so this is what the jeans look like from the back. Keep in mind that we're also going to add this to make it look more complete. Alright, so I have actually just stitched along this area so that it goes through on both sides. And that is just so that I can cut off this extra fabric right here. From the inside, it looks like this. Obviously it looks a little bit weird, but who's gonna see that? No one. The last step is just gonna be to sew this back on, and I'm just gonna hand stitch this with some yellow thread so that it matches that right there. Alright, so this is how the jeans turned out. As you can see, there's no more lines of the triangles. This is all closer to the middle of the jeans. Alright, so since I wanted these jeans to be a little bit lighter of a wash, I decided to put these jeans in a bucket along with lots of water and some bleach, and I moved them around every few minutes. Once they were the desired color, I put them in the wash. So this is how the jeans turned out. You can see here that they fit my waist a lot better, and you can see in the back that there's barely any extra space. Yeah, I really love how the jeans turned out, and I hope that you got some inspiration from watching this and that you can actually do this yourself. So as you can see, this saves you the trouble from going to a seamstress, paying all this money to get them fitting the right way. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.